Hello, welcome back to Mr.Chill playing the Banner Saga. Well, last episode we went down here and we took the summer path the long way because this was filled with dredge. So we took this long path, went all the way to Segerholm. We came there to meet Juno, the mender's wife. But she was not there and the village was more or less dead. Some thieves stole supplies, we run them down, we kill them. But as we were away and killed them, more supplies got stolen. So we end up with almost no supplies. Then we waited a few days. See if Juno appeared, but she didn't, so I decided we need to move on. So we're now on a path south to Reinvik, and then probably going to Borisgard. That's where we're heading. And this is the final chapter in this first series in a trilogy. Alright. Several women are picking expressively at a young girl found nearly frozen to death, now called Aukfrosta. The quiet child's face expressed quiet terror, aggressively jabbing at the dirt with a stick with which she clearly used to draw on the ground. Study Aukfrosta's drawings. We don't need a panic. Keep her from making a scene. Try to talk to Aukfrosta. Leave the child alone. We're gonna study her drawings. And then see if we can do anything else. The markings are somewhat intricate. The squares and circles could be wagons, including a depiction of yokes in front. A line from the yokes leads to deeper gorge, where Aukfrosta has jabbed the stick repeatedly. Depending on how you look at it, though, it could be almost anything. Talk to her. You're safe, Aukfrosta, you say, looking into the girl's blue eye. She calms a bit before stepping towards you, using her stick to point at the deep gorges in the ground she previously made. She whispers, "Edge, edge, edge." It doesn't mean anything to you, but you feel like you connected with her a bit. Edge. Let's see, edge. Could that be something with a map? Edge. Edge. No. Edge. I don't see anything that should be edgy. Alright. We continue. Hey, it's a villager. Maybe that's Reinvik. Probably. Zero days of supplies, so hopefully we can buy some here. There's a market at least, but we have zero renown though. The villagers here are completely oblivious to the destruction that is coming. All we've seen is some dark figures far off, they tell you. Aside from a few young families, they are reluctant to pick up their things and join you. Damn it, we have no... Wow. 2 arm per rest, 2 aggro, 1 strength. Never deflected. 10% crit chance. This is some good items. I can't do anything. So I think we are in... what was it? Reinvik. Maybe not. I don't know. This is crazy though. Yikes. Maybe we should have stayed there. We're really not having the best of our time now. You notice most of the Varl pacing while others sleep. Their brief conversations with each other and other clansmen grow shorter and sharper. "Go away," roars one Varl to a young girl asking him of many questions. All the clansmen stop and stare. Break the tension by making a joke. "I'm impressed you kept it together this long. Send the Varl ahead in the caravan and put some space between you." We are really stretched here with supplies. I think we should put some space. "We could all use a bit of space to stretch," you say to the giant. "Why don't you and the other Val take the lead? Set the pace. We'll follow." He looks at you and nods, appreciating the grateful compromise. The giant explains. "We live in the north of its space. Endless miles of snow, ice, mountains, fields. Space to be alone. But there is no time for such things." Understanding slowly trickles through the caravan, relieving some of the tension. Okay, I think that was a good option. Another runestone up here. Ahead, you find what appears to be a good number of peasants surrounding the Jorbrigants. One of the armed men looks over his shoulder and says, "Gods be damned, this is all I need. Listen. Don't interfere and one of these supply wagons is yours." While remaining silent, the peasants plead to you with their eyes. "Accept the offer." Huh. The quick answer should be accept the offer. But looking at this third option, what's going on here? Maybe there's something going on here. What's going on? "Nothing concerning you," he replies, "and before you start telling me otherwise, these are my clansmen. Though they could run off with every scrap of food in the village, now all I want is you to move on." No, we're gonna involve this, yes. The man turns completely towards you, shaking his head. "Had a feeling you'd be that type," is all he says before the brigands rush you. Yeah, let's fight. Yeah, we fight worse than this. So you here. Which is this one the strongest, right? These two. This one is pretty strong as well. Okay. A lot of trashers. Okay, there is no real combination here. Right, this is a good space. Then we're gonna do a tempest. Full. That was a good one. 4. That's pretty heavy. So let's kill this guy. And then she can't. We need to go here. Who's next? That guy. You're gonna hurt this guy. Should probably go here. Four in armor, that's a lot. I'm gonna kill this guy. Oh no, we could attack him. Damn. Oh, they are bound, so we're gonna do Flash, Max, Boom. That's gonna hurt a lot. Oh no! Wait, what? Oh, it went in a spiral. Holy crap. That was really bad. That was really, really bad. Okay, nobody went down, so no injuries. That's important. Hopefully we'll get some good out of this. Probably defending some village. Hey, why? What? Would the brigands either fallen or fled? The peasants they left behind thank you for prophecy. If it's true what he said, one tells you. We took the food and left. May the gods have mercy on me. I'll let them die. They hesitantly joined your caravan. Maybe we get some supplies, right? Yes. 4 days. I think that's probably the best option. We have 8 renown. Oh, there's a runestone here, so I'm guessing we might stay here. Alright. Let's see what this is. The imposing godstone of Bjorulf approaches. His severe visage makes it feel like he's watching you even now. The caravan spreads out, happy to be free of the confining forest and the open fields. In fact, in honor of Bjorulf, some of the caravan crack kegs of mead and wine before anyone can stop them. To the only god that matters, they shout. Everyone drinks and you're glad for the merriment that has swept over the caravan. Inspect the godstone, join the merrymakers, get everybody ready to travel. I mean, with all the godstones we should expect this one too, I guess. Moral improved, that's good. You look up on the godstone, Bjorulf's head surrounded by images of casks and drinking horns. Though he was always despited as being stern, Bjorulf was one of the most popular gods of men and Varl. The one who taught them how to brew. He seems to more than coincidence that the long fields around Bjorulf's stone have always been excellent for growing anything you would need for a good drink. Join the merrymakers. Accept the mead being offered to you and settle to enjoy the few times you felt good since leaving Skugr. Somehow, despite everything that's happened, you're able to let it go for a short while. As the hour becomes late, the caravan is eventually ready to get back on the road. The day by Bjorulf's stone is one of the few memories that hasn't been tarnished by the specter of bad fortune. You think to yourself. Wow, we got the normal moral. That's pretty good. Look at the map. So we are... Wow, we are moving very slowly here. We should get to Reinvik pretty soon though. Might be this village here, yeah? Yeah, Reinvik. Thieving bastards, you awaken to hear. The smell band of outlaws who had previously joined the caravan made off with a substantial number of supplies while everyone slept. A watchman tells you. Why in the depths were they allowed to join us to begin with? My god.
Reinvik is more of a smattering of farmhouses than a proper town. Though judging by stray dredge stalking through empty fields, it is barely even that anymore.
Reinvik comes and goes as a long series of farmhouses abandoned and crawling with dredge. The farmers have probably already fled to Borsgard. You try to hurry past but are eventually spotted, dredge starting ambling in your direction. What is that? Points out Oddleif, up near one of the longhouses. In the distance, a large person, clothes seemingly covered in blood, is cursing loudly and stumbling about. He staggers into the longhouse, laughing. The dredge heading your direction turn back, roaring, and begin to pound on the longhouse door. They seem to be holding a grudge against this particular person. You doubt the door will hold long. Leave quickly while your luck holds. Rush to help. Lead the dredge away. We're gonna help him. Against my better judgment, we should probably do something, you say. The others agree, even though it means putting them all at risk. As you quietly approach, the dredge have managed to splinter the door and break through. Hey, shouts Varl, wearing all red, standing on the other side of the dredge. Come all the way up here just for me? He seems unconcerned about the dredge as he hoists his enormous sword. So we're gonna put... He's level 5. Oh. Level 5, huh? Wow. Gonna have a strong party here. What item do you have? +2 move. -1 aggro. Not bad. Okay, let's go. It's not so bad, right? All right. Who's first? Oh, it's this guy. Perfect. I'm gonna break his shield. It's probably the best option I do here. And then I do a sweep. I think it's better to go with this guy. You do less damage. Oh, he put a bomb on his own. And we're gonna strike. Here. These two. Wait, what? Oh no! Shit! That was very, very bad. I think I will go up here. More bombs. So this is gonna hurt them. No, I can't do Tempest. Shit, okay. Oh, they took damage. Wait. Oh my god, he's 1 damage. One, two, three, four, five, six. Should be enough. Yes. Who's next? That guy. Oh, he dodged. Nice. Yeah, he's injured. He has 0. Oh, we're gonna hit him. But I need to do it, right? Yes. Even he's gonna be hit. He has no shield, so he's gonna be taken easy. There we go. Oh no, 2 injured. Sigbjorn, welcome to my mead house, Sigbjorn House of Mead. Iver, wasn't expected a ball this far south, or this drunk. Sigbjorn, I can see that. There are people huddled in the corner of the mead hall, looking on with uneasiness. Rook. Who are all these? Who are you people? Stigbjörn. No. They're friends. They made this place. It's not really mine. Rook. You lured Dredge back to a room full of unarmed people? What's wrong with you? Sigbjörn, come on. I saved everyone in here. There's shed some fine drink. The best drink. Wait. I was saving your ass. Remember that part. If you knew you'd come up here, you could have told me. Ivor. What do we do with this guy? We're not getting involved. Anyone here is welcome to join us. How much meat is left? How much meat is left? The townspeople show you a huge stack of barrels filled with quality mead and help you haul them back to the caravan. Wow, we got... They like that. Sigbjörn, I'll miss this place. Good memories. Oh, we got him. Level 5 Varl. And we got 4 days of supply. With some help, you gather up the cracks of mead and head back to the caravan. Sigbjörn and the other survivors in tow. The caravan gives a boisterous Varl a large berth as you set up to Borsgard. What did I do? Sigbjörn wakes in a pool of his own sick. Why am I surrounded by small people? The other clansmen let him sleep off his drunken stupor on the ground, and this morning he's paying the price. Help him recover. Post on guards nearby just in case. Even make sure he doesn't follow. Help him recover. Reluctantly, your clansman offers a food and drink they can scourge together for the morning Varl. When one offers thin mead, he pushes it away. In fact, take this away from me, he says, handing you a massive mead stain. Eventually, Sigbjörn comes to you. I won't get into details, he says. I was supposed to bring those casks from Brainvik back to Borsgard. I drank maybe half by accident. Point is, Sigbjörn continues, you don't tell anybody what happened, and I won't tell anyone but the mead you got, okay? Trust me on this one. You agree and get back to travel. Bjorulf's blessing. Let's check the map. Okay, we're pretty close. A flurry of snowfall seems to come out of nowhere and quickly thickens until you're unable to see the man in front of you. You shout out a complete halt, but the screaming winds down the squad. A day passes before the blizzard abates and clansmen start to reappear from the snowdrifts. It quickly becomes apparent that not everybody is where you last saw them, and a quick search of the area is not enough to recover all the missing clansmen. Make a thorough search of lost clansmen. Ask volunteers to scout the immediate area. Make a bonfire and wait for missing members to return. Move on, saying a blessing for the lost. Commit to an hour before searching. We can make a bonfire. It's gonna take a day or two. Collect what you can for burning. You shout to everyone. We'll wait for the lost to find our beacon. Unfortunately, there is no significant amount of dry wood, and attempts to get fire going are unsuccessful. Oh my god, eventually you realize that nobody else is coming and return to the trail. Well, that was... we have 0 fighters now. 16 Varls. That's what we got. Aukfrosta, the young girl who joined your caravan after being found nearly frozen, suddenly stands still, refusing to move. She points off to the side of the trail and stares, her eyes full of fear. This again, remarks one of the clansmen nearby. Ignore her and move on. Show me. Stop the caravan and find the alternate route. Send scouts ahead to check just in case. Show me. She nods and slowly draws a tent. Edge, she says, pointing to the tent, then again off the trail. Your confusion prompts her to draw another symbol on the tent, one you've seen before on Dredge armor. Ignore her and move on. Stop the caravan and find an alternate route. Lead a full party to ambush what you suspect might be Dredge. Send scouts ahead to check, just in case. Send scouts. A few scouts begrudgingly head in the direction Frosta is pointing. In mere moments, war horns ring out and the scouts run back with a huge contingent of Dredge on their heels. Though you're able to get men on their feet in time, the fight is brutal and over quickly. You curse your luck as you count the bodies. Oh no. Jesus.
As we pass steep cliffs, the sprawl of Boesgard comes into view. A city of contrasting rich and poor, opportunity and gamble. Our best hope for salvation, or our graves.
Borsgard. Chapter 7. The Slayer and the Slain. Finally you arrive at Borsgard, where the walls stretch for miles in both directions, and are littered with the bodies of Dredge, Varl, and men. Excuse the mess, shouts a voice from above the gates. Looking up, you spy a striking Varl, his face wretched, with matte black hair. Movement at the gates catches your eye. Dredge are still banging on the gate doors. Without luck, let us in, you shout. Sigbjörn pushes past. I won't be hearing the end of this for a while, he says, before yelling, open up, bulwark. They dug me out of Rainvik. You hear a laugh echoing in the wind as the doors creak. A dozen armed men, led by a massive Varl, make quick work of the Dredge and usher you into the city. Oh, nice. So it was a good thing to save Sigbjörn then. Sigbjörn, you may be interested to know why they brought a mender. Bolverk, you didn't go to get the mender. Where's the mead? Sigbjörn shrugs apologetically. Bolverk, I guess the mender will do. Either we got a chance now or we're completely screwed. Rook. I'm Rook. We've come a long ways. Some as far as Skooger. Are you in charge here? Bolverk. In charge of the governor, I suppose. Listen. If you have something to tell him, say it now. Otherwise you're on your own. I don't care where you go, but stirring up trouble is probably the only reason you'll see me again. I won't be to talk. Bolverk. Mender, come along. We're going to see the governor. Bolverk and Sigbjörn leave with Eyvind, who goes willingly, signaling that he's fine. Rook. Dan, this is just like Frostfeller all over again. Ivor, this is nothing like Frostfeller. The one in bearskin is probably leading the ravens. Ravens? Is that good or bad? It depends on who they are working for. Hopefully it really is the governor and not someone trying to strong-arm their way into his seat. Rook, I guess we wait Eyvind to tell us, if he comes back. Ivor, I'm not worried about Eyvind. I'm worried about the army of refugees we brought, who won't belong here. Rook, you're probably right. Nobody's ever uttered a nice thing about Borsgard, so what now? Ivor, I ought to go to the docks and see what options are there, in case we need to leave quickly. Did you notice the city guards when we came in? Rook, what guards? Ivor, I have a feeling the ravens are all they've got left. Something serious went down. And the Believer gets here, and when Believer gets here, he's going to walk right through this place without even breaking his stride. Rook, let's keep that ourselves for now. So the dogs. Reach Borsgard in 120 days. Oh, we did it. That's an achievement, apparently. So we got the docks, we got the map, market, heroes. We got 27 renown. Let's check the market. 1 will per turn, 2 arm per turn, and +1 will. Björn of Lenger. That costs 10 though. Maybe we should use the points to level them up. He's only 3, so we should get Ivor 15. That means, yeah, we're gonna promote him. I'm gonna save. What's this? Knockback on strength over 3. Knockback on strength, so I guess. Oh, we lost the Sigbjörn. You have this. 2 arm rest. Oh, it's level 5 items. +2 aggro, 5 dodge. I'll wait. Let's go to the docks. When you get to the docks, your heart sinks. Not a longship to be seen, aside from wrecks. Bodies float in the water. Buildings are trashed and boarded up. What happened here? Murmurs Alette. Eyvind, they are all gone, says Eyvind, approaching alone. I see you had some thought as me. Same thought as me. Alette. Eyvind, you're okay? I'm fine. It wasn't a lie. The governor is here. He is in hiding. Alette, why? Eyvind, since the dredge started appearing, anyone with a ship's and a half wit left long ago. People can't leave out by foot. Food is scarce. The markets are bare. Orsgard is a fire keg waiting for someone to tip it over. Ivor. So the governor's paying the reverends to protect him against his own people. Eyvind. And keep the peace, so to speak. It's more like a massacre anytime there is a hint of an uprising. Rook. Where does this leave us? Eyvind. I promised him the Mender protection in Aberrang. I don't think he's very popular here. They're going to start tearing this place down to build new ships. We can ride the Ormsa River all the way to the capital. Rook, leaving another perfectly good city behind? How long will it take to build new ships? Alette, hold on. What happens to the people living in Oborsgard? Eyvind, it's the best I could do, Alette. He thought it could take as long as a month. You don't usually make ships out of scrap lumber. As soon as people figure out what's going on here, there's going to be riots in the street. Ivor, a month? Why bother? Bellower will be here within a week, if not sooner. I'm open to suggestions, says Eyvind. Ivor, gods be damned. Is there no end to this? Ivor roars in frustration, leaving you stranding by the docks. Standing. Alette gives you a worried look before chasing after him. Rook, Eyvind, what do we do about Bellower? Eyvind says nothing for the moment. I don't know, says Eyvind. Now Bellower is this huge dredge that had 20 armor and 20 strength. Okay, we're chasing down Ivor here. You find Ivor standing on the city walls, overlooking the fields outside. Dredge are keeping their distance, but continue to gather. Ivor. I'm okay, Rook. Ivor cuts you off before you can say anything. You know he's been through worse. You just feels like someone should cut us a break every now and then. If we want to be standing a month from now, we're going to have to be prepared. What did you have in mind? What if we just leave on foot? What about the ravens? What did you have in mind? First off, our clansman needs a place to stay. They'll get torn to pieces out in the streets. I'll keep an eye on the dredge up here. If they break through the walls, we're done for. So we'll have to keep them back. Could always use a hand with that. Ivor, we need to know who's controlling what and make sure we get our cut. Food's going to become scarce. Ivor, and when they start building those ships, we're going to have to keep people away. Rook, what a damn mess. I'll do what I can. This is a mess. Ivor explains. I'm leading attack with Avind every time the dredge get to close the gates. Listen, we're going to lose fighters and Val every day, like this. I don't need to tell you what happens if nobody's manning the wall. We could always use help. Well, I have 0 fighters and 7 Vals. How are we gonna stand here? You can see what you want to do now, knowing that any of these tasks will likely take a full day. Find a safe place for the caravan to stay, join Ivor in defending the walls, find a source for supplies, help down at the docks, put Krummer in charge of leading the warriors, try to get some rest. Well, Krummer has all been good. So I'm gonna keep doing that. Krummer, you shout, calling around the war leader. This is your expertise. Are you willing? Krummer is more than happy to switch off leading the charge, giving Ivor a break between fights. He spent the rest of the day showing you complex war strategies to reduce losses. Uh-oh. We have none left. We have none left. We should probably buy some food. Two strength. Free will. Should I buy that? Should I buy this? And put it on the magician? No. Keep it as it is. Well, what do I do now? Seriously, what do I do? I can't rest? Wait, what? Market? Heroes? Map. Forest Guard. Well, this is weird. Oh. Okay, thank you. Ivor points out the dredge along the wall. There's a lot more of them, and they are getting braver, he says. We lost a fair number of fighters since yesterday. We could use your help. If there's nobody left to defend the walls, you consider what you want to do now, knowing that any of the tasks will likely take a full day. Find a safe place for the caravan. John Ivor. We should probably help him. We've been a little more aggressively lately, says Ivor. With the numbers going up, they don't take us seriously unless we're taking out 2 for every 1 we lose. I think Alette might be good here. Wow, they are a lot. Wow, this is gonna be heavy. This is gonna be a tough fight. This is gonna be tough. I'm gonna let them... Wait, he comes here. Yeah, we should be... I'm gonna rest. We could take him, though. Okay, let's do it. Jesus, they have a strong shield. Hmm. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Jesus, that's just one out of... Oh no, he's not gonna stumble upon anyone. Then I guess... Okay, good. He damaged his own. More bombs. I don't want to hurt my own. Damn. I think this might hurt. Oh no, we can't kill him. Oh shit, the needle here, look at the needle. That wouldn't be great. Oh, that's good. Oh no. Damn it. One shield, he's a sitting duck there. Oh no. Shit, that was the bomb. He's a really sitting duck here, man. There's another bomb there. Nice. Oh my god, 9 in damage. 1, 2. Yeah, they are not gonna... Let's... Wait, he didn't die? Who's next? It's gonna be a very nice pin shot here. So what he should do is take down the armor here. That was Kruma, right? Now she's gonna do a pin shot here. One, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, damn. Gonna be that guy, and then the big guy. So we need to damage this guy. Oh, he's gonna mend. Try and raise one of their own. 1, 2, it might spin, right? Let's see. I take this guy. That's fine. He's dead. Oh no, he raised one. That's unfortunate. Okay. Got injuries. Rumor. Okay. This is bad, says Eivind, as Ivor points across the battlefield. Aside from the fact that we're up to our necks in dredge, a stone singer showed up. If we don't deal with this, this wall will come down by the end of the day. Dad, there's a riot on the docks. Alette runs up to you, out of breath. They're trying to smash up the boats. When you calm her down, she says, Ravens are there, but she's worried that things could get out of hand. You can see what you want to do now, knowing that any of these tasks will likely take a full day. We should investigate the riots by the docks. So this is longer than I think this trilogy. We're gonna wrap up here, and we're gonna investigate the riots down the docks in the next episode. So thanks for watching. Have faith. We are gonna live through this. All right. See you in the next one, guys. Bye bye.